X, which is U.S. Steel. Nippon, as the name probably implies to most of you, is Japanese. So one of the presidential candidates didn't want this deal to happen. That is Ms. Harris doesn't want the deal to happen. But according to the new security review and everything else, and according to Bloomberg, this is likely to receive an extension for this $14 billion merger. Pete, would you be somebody betting on the upside, or would you say that Ms. Harris is right and they're going to stop it, which would mean that U.S. Steel goes down?
Yeah, it is tough, John. It's tough to figure because obviously we have to look at the polls to kind of take a little bit of a gauge off of this thing, I'd say. Just wondering about the presidency and everything else and all of the different factors. I think it is interesting that they've extended these permits out there, and they're up for a new review of that $14 billion that you were talking about as far as what they were actually willing to pay to get U.S. Steel. Do I like the idea of somebody from a foreign country owning this one? Probably not. But at the same time, there's a lot of investments that are done from foreign countries that come into the U.S. as well. So this wouldn't be like the first time this ever happened. It's interesting to see the extension of the permits. I think does at least give this at least a little bit more chance. They've got kind of a life preserver right now, and this is a stock that if things go through, you're talking about a stock that's probably close to 48 or 50 bucks, John. I think something close to that. It's trading at 37 right now. So it could be a very interesting play. And if I were to be there, I'd be doing it with options.
Yep. You can define your risk on entry, folks, and you just have to give yourself enough time to be right. So if you think this review, this extension might take a few months, for God's sake, don't be trading in the short term. Give yourself enough time to be right. Pete and I aren't your financial advisors, but the advice about an option is a wasting asset, and you need to have the right time frame to make money on the trade is something very important. So think about that.